Hi, and thanks for watching. Are you struggling to find a niche for your affiliate marketing business? Well, I want to tell you a secret about choosing a niche that will greatly enhance your chances of success. Now, I've been successful with affiliate marketing to the point where I've moved out of my parents' basement into a rental basement and into my dream home because I discovered this simple secret about choosing a niche. And once you apply this idea with a step-by-step plan, you will be on the right path to success. So let's talk about this simple secret and a complete step-by-step plan for affiliate marketing. Okay, so the simple secret to finding a profitable niche is to find one that you can get obsessed with. So if you're obsessed with your niche, you're going to learn the process or whatever strategy you are using with that niche to build an online business. You're going to then get obsessed with the process, and then you are going to have success where you can go and pick any other type of niche. So getting obsessed with your niche is so important if you can do that. If you look at everyone who's super successful online, they are obsessed with what they do. They do it every day and they've done it for years, and they just go at whatever niche and specific topic that they are involved with. So you just starting out, you really want to pick something. If you can get obsessed with it and think about it all the time, you're not going to quit. You're going to basically fail forward until you are successful with affiliate marketing. So you might be thinking, I'm not obsessed with anything. I don't know what topic to pick, and so on. This is where you need to do some sort of brainstorm exercise. So I have one on the screen here. And basically what I want to do right now is take these points, and we're going to jump over, and I'm going to actually do this brainstorming exercise with you on this video, and then you need to go and do this brainstorming exercise. Now, I know that many times when you see things like this, you just don't want to do it. You want to just find a list of niches, or you want someone to just present, do this niche because it's profitable this year and it's trending. Trust me, if you want to be successful, find something that you are really interested in, that you're passionate about, that you can get obsessed with, because then you will learn how to do this, and then you can go and pick the next trending topic. So let's jump over to another page, and I'm going to run through this brainstorming exercise with you. Okay, so this brainstorming exercise is going to produce a bunch of niche topics that could be a great fit for me. If you do the same, I guarantee you will find some that could potentially be a great niche for you to start with. So there's a bunch of questions, and we just want to answer them. What do you talk to people about or watch on YouTube? So for me, I've looked at my YouTube feed lately. I've been watching a lot of stuff about Tesla, a lot of stuff about stocks, and a lot of stuff about motivation videos. So I would put Tesla down, stocks, motivation, and then if I dive deeper into Tesla, electric cars, that could be a topic that I've been looking into quite a bit. And then the whole topic of renewable energy might be one. And that just comes from looking at my YouTube feed. So do the same thing. Check out what you're looking on YouTube and see if you can find a few good topics that way. Next, really easy. What kind of books do you read? So if you've read some books this year or last year, look at the last 3 or 4 or 5 books that you've read. So personally, I've read The Daily Stoic, The Obstacle is the Way, some books about Stoicism. Ryan Holiday is an author that I like to read. I've read a Elon Musk book. So, I'm sort of into Tesla and some of the things that Elon is doing. Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. So that's another Stoicism book. And then I read the motivational book, Can't Hurt Me. So right there, we've got some, motivation, self-help kind of things in terms of topics. And we also have, the topics of Stoicism. So moving on. What hobbies do you have? So personally, I play golf. I haven't played much lately, but I really want to get back into playing golf. We just have a puppy that is just turned a few years old now. So that has taken a lot of my time over the last year or so. And then, we've been doing some gardening here at our house. So that would be some of the hobbies that jump to my mind right away. What problems do you currently have? So lately I've sort of had a sore back that's actually gone away because I've actually started working out again. So, sore back could be one. You might have some other issues that you can think of like this. So problems could be, health related, but they could be other problems as well. They don't always need to be health related. What do you have experience in? So personally, I do affiliate marketing, obviously building websites. I have experience with that, and local search engine optimization. So those would be some good topics to really consider. And personally, I am doing a business about affiliate marketing and building websites. So I'm sort of doing exactly one of the niches from this brainstorming exercise. And, I actually did go to college for marine engineering. So there might be something I can do there, something with the equipment or something to do with boats perhaps. So that's a good one to jot down as well. And then what products do you buy? Go look at what you've bought over the last year. Look at what you purchased from Amazon or some other stores. So for me, a car, you can, I don't have enough passion to get into cars, but that's just one of them. Cigars, I do enjoy smoking cigars, so that could be a good one. A bunch of pet supplies for our puppy, and then gardening tools and golf equipment. So those are some of the things that I've bought over the last little while. So you should do the same. Copy these questions down. I'll have them down in the YouTube description. Run through them, spend some time, and now we're going to see how some of those topics that we came up with can potentially be some good niche topics for our next business. Okay, so I have gone through the brainstorming exercise, and again, this is what we have on the left side. Now, what you want to do is when you get topics from your exercise, there's certain ones that you can probably scratch off the list. So for me, Tesla's not going to work. I don't want to do anything really about motivation or stoicism. And then ergonomics, I'm just not really into that right now. So what we have left are stocks, golf, puppy, gardening, and cigars. So let's jump through just a couple of those. And what we want to do now is you want to niche down. So it's really, really important that you niche down and you don't build a broad competitive topic when you are first starting out. So the process of niche down, it's very easy. You go from category to specific market to specific customer and then to a specific pain point. Now, you don't always need to niche down all the way. You can niche down a little bit. You can niche down a lot and get really specific. It's going to depend. And you don't always need to follow these exact steps, but this is sort of like the general process of niching down, which is important to do when you're picking your first type of business. Now, I'm going to go over right now and highlight a special article that talks about niching down specifically and why it is really the best way to approach starting your business, doing affiliate marketing online, and ranking in Google. Okay, this is a website called detailed.com, and it's run by my friend Glenn, and he is basically an SEO expert. If you scroll down here, he's got a course, the SEO Blueprint. I've taken this course. Glenn is really known in the industry for being exceptionally good at SEO. He's analyzed thousands of different websites. So very much a go-to person when it comes to SEO niches. So I would recommend that you check out his website. I will leave it in the YouTube description. Now, he's written this review article where it's titled, "This Review Site Founder Made 3.8 Million in 12 Months." So basically, I'm going to link this article in the YouTube description. Go and check it out. I'm not going to run through the whole thing, but I want to highlight this one section at the end where he talks about some of the research that he's done. And you can see here it says first place rankings in 10,000 affiliate populated search results. And you can see that niche sites did the best, followed by hyper niche sites. So in Glenn's in other words, you probably stand a better chance of ranking and ranking highly if you have a more niche specific site than a general one that covers lots of topics. So there's an expert sort of concluding and saying the same thing as us, that we need to sort of find a niche and potentially niche down. Now, this research was done in March 2021. Glenn is coming out in a few weeks after recording this video with live 2023 version of this report. So come to this page, sign up for updates from Glenn, and you'll be happy that you did. And we can kind of see if this trend is going to continue, and I think it will. So niching down is something that you'll want to do after you find a niche topic, and it's probably the best way to go when you're just starting as a beginner building your first affiliate marketing business. Okay, so from my brainstorming exercise earlier, these are some of the topics that we went over. So I'm going to give you the examples of how to niche down. So I came across stocks as a topic that could be something that I'm really interested in or I can get obsessed with, but I don't want to go and build a general type of website about this. I want to try and niche down if I can. So if we did the niche down process for this topic, we'd be going from, the main category wealth, and then investing, which is sort of like a subcategory. And then maybe we can highlight a specific type of person in this niche, like the novice investor. And then some pain points, we can target how to buy your first stock. So you're much better off building a theme-based content website, doing affiliate marketing, or building any type of business online if you go out and you target those beginners who are just starting to invest. They've never bought a stock and they're looking to buy their first one, rather than going out and competing with, investing.com and covering everything about investing, taxes, real estate, stocks, and so on. You really don't want to do that. Now, this doesn't mean that this is a good topic. This is just the process of niching down. So let's do the next one. So golf, the main category there is hobby, and then you go specific to golf. You can go down to golf equipment, and you could stop there, but golf equipment, that's going to be quite competitive. There are so many things that you need to cover. So maybe you jump down to one level further below, and you've got indoor home golf simulators. So you can target the people that are installing these in their homes. You can sell them the equipment that they need, the computers that they need, other accessories, and so on. So again, this example here, we've gone from a hobby golf equipment all the way down to a very, very specific person that you are talking to. So sometimes this is the best way to go. And you know what? Let's jump over to Google, and I'll just show you two searches that really kind of hammer home how less competitive in-home golf simulators would be, as opposed to just targeting a website all about golf equipment. Okay, so I'm on Google and I plugged in the term best golf equipment. So, a really competitive keyword that you probably will not win and get on the first page of Google for quite some time. And you can see the top listing here is Golf Digest. So this is a really, big competitive type of website. So these guys own the top spot. Probably, hard for you to compete against when you're just starting out. But if we jumped over to a different term, best PC for golf simulator, or for golf simulator, you can see that the top listing is from a website called Practical Golf. And this would be a website that you could definitely compete with. You can outrank them and you can sort of do better than them versus, competing against some of these bigger type of websites that cover these broad terms like best golf equipment, best golf driver, and things of that nature. So when you niche down, this is just a quick, example to show you some of the different terms that you will be targeting versus on a site that's targeting, golf simulators versus just general golf equipment. You're probably going to have an easier time being successful when you niche down. Okay, and puppy was another one on our list. So that would be, relationships, pets, and then if we talk to a specific person, dog owners, and then we can go all the way down to French bulldog owners. So you don't want to go out and build a website all about every breed of dog. You're just not going to do well. It's going to be, such a big task for you to become the expert on everything dogs. But if you basically target down to a specific breed and just talk to these French bulldog owners, you can relate to them, you can answer their questions, and you can recommend products to them. So personally, we have a French bulldog, and we've looked at so many different websites asking questions, why do they do this? What are the best treats, and so on. And you relate so much more to a website that just focuses on this one breed rather than like a big, a big brand or some big website that just covers everything dog. So let's jump over to Google, and I'll show you two searches for this particular niche as well. So we're back on Google just to show you another quick example. This is not a great analysis, but if you plugged in like dog knee pain relief, you see you're going to compete against websites like petmd.com, the American Kennel Association, I believe this is akc.org. So some big competitive websites versus if you plugged in a term like, French bulldog licking paws, here you've got askfrankie.co, and this is a website that's dedicated just to French bulldogs. So this is a website that you would much rather build because you can compete against other websites that are just focusing on French bulldogs, and you're not going to compete against these other big pet and big general websites. So again, just a quick example there, not a good analysis, but just to show you that you'd rather niche down and compete with these smaller sites rather than sticking with a broad topic where you're going to compete with some bigger, more powerful websites. So here are some more considerations when you are trying to find a niche. One that's going to work out for you. You want to try and get obsessed with it. You want to try and find one that has something to do with your passion, something to do with your interest, and something to do with even some of the experiences that you have. Now, trust me, this is the best way to go if you can when you are a beginner and you're just starting out. It does not mean that it's the only path to finding finding a niche that you will be successful with, but there are so many other people that actually recommend this path and this idea of finding something that you're interested in. So if we jumped over to Twitter, I've recently started networking on Twitter, and I found this one account, this lady called the niche site lady. She has a large following on Twitter, and she does very, very well with niche websites. She has a checklist that you can go and download. And one of her first key points about finding a niche that is a good fit is that, does it align with your interests? Are you interested in it? Do you have some experience with it? Are you passionate about it? So, a lot of people who are doing very well in the online world, they know this concept of finding something that you're interested in, that you're passionate about, because you can get obsessed with it, and that will allow you to continue on learning how to grow this business. If you make mistakes, you're not bored of your topic, you're going to keep going, and you're going to eventually become very successful. Now, there is one point here with the whole notion of finding a trending topic. Sometimes that can be good if you can find something you're interested in and it's also trending. That's awesome. But if you just go out to find something trending, you might build a website that you're just not very into, and you might give up on it before you see results and before you kind of understand that this stuff works. So, quick example, last year one of the trending topic was pickleball. So you might go out and find that there's not a lot of websites about it. There's low competition. It's a trending topic right now, pickleball, and you might build a whole website about it or plan everything out. And you might, start and realize like you're totally not into it. You hate pickleball. You don't know anything about it. You're bored, and you just chose a topic based on a trend, and you really aren't a full master at building these affiliate marketing websites. Then you might give up and you might quit. Whereas if you start your first site with something you're passionate about, you're interested in, then you learn exactly how to do this, then you can go out and target the trending topic. So perhaps someone like me who knows the system, knows how it works, knows how to set up a website, has seen results in the past, I would be a better fit to go out and target these trending topics because I know how to build a site, and I don't really need to be so into the niche to make it work because I'm into the whole process. So again, trending topics are great, but just be a little wary of them as well. So, this stuff works. It worked for when I first got started. My first two websites, they no longer exist. They're sort of failures, but they were about topics I was interested in, and I learned so much while I built those. So my first site was about health supplements, much too broad of a topic, but it was a little bit successful. I made a little bit of money, but I learned how to build content, set up a website, rank a website, and so on. Then my second topic was also about something I was interested in. I actually built a website all about electric shavers, and again, it doesn't really do that well now, but I learned even more with that site as well. And that was because I had a problem when I used electric shavers. I have a beard now, but I used to shave my face, and I would always get irritation on my neck when I used a razor. So I used a shaver, and I found out an electric shaver, I found out it did way better. And so many other people had this problem too. So that was, a site based on my experience. And then I really got into buying the shavers, reviewing them, and I sort of became obsessed with that. And it was a little bit successful. I made a lot of mistakes with it, but I learned so much. And now, based on my experience of building these two sites, I feel I can go out and choose a topic on anything and make it work. So, your first site, it might not be a huge success, but at least you can learn everything about the process of building a website, building an online business, making sales with affiliate marketing, and then you can venture into something else. So your next step is to find a plan. So you want to find a niche that you can get obsessed with. And then if you want to make affiliate marketing commissions and build an online business that can be a full-time business, you need to take this business model of affiliate marketing and apply it with some sort of strategy to make money with the business model. So you can find your niche, you do affiliate marketing with it, you need a plan in place in order to get traffic, make sales, and reach people online. So there are several ways that you can do affiliate marketing. You can do it with ads, you can do it over on Twitter, you can do it here on YouTube. I personally have started and tend to do most of my affiliate marketing with a website, and that's really the strategy that we talk about on this channel. So what I would suggest you do now is below this video, you can find other related videos and topics about finding your niche that go into it in a bit more in depth. Here we talked all about just getting obsessed, but you can, find other techniques to find your niches as well. So I'll put that video up on the screen after this one. And then also check out some of our videos that talk about the specific affiliate marketing strategy that I use and that we sort of teach on this channel, because you really want to have a good understanding of your strategy and your game plan with your niche in order to make money with affiliate marketing. So you found a niche, you really need to have a strategy on how you're going to make a business model work. So strategy is important, and I would suggest that would be the next sort of video and topic that you check out. So I hope that you found this useful. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video.